Hello, everyone, and welcome. Today, I wanted to talk about the best year of my life, and that was 2000 to 2001, my senior year of high school. And the reason why that was the best year of my life is because I belonged to three school groups at that time. And out of the 180 required days of school, I was able to miss 100 days roughly because I always went on field trips or I was doing stuff with the clubs I was in. Some of the stuff I did was we on the weekends we worked for the Florida Gators and the Jacksonville Jaguars football games as ticket takers and event staff that kept an eye on the fans. When we worked for the Gators, I was able to meet Steve Spurrier and a few other players. We worked in what they call the Gator Room, which is where all the families of the players stay at, and all we had to do was stand in there, and we could eat and drink whatever we wanted in there. The Jacksonville games we mostly spent as ticket takers. We weren't allowed in the stands some, but not often. The most memorable thing I have for next is we also worked at XFL football games, and that was the branch of the WWE. And with those games, we were pretty much on the sidelines. And with those, we had to have our backs towards the players because we had to watch the fans. Plus, we had to have eyes in the back of our heads in case one of the players actually accidentally came towards us and hit us. And through the XFL football games, I was able to meet Vince McMahon, and he's nothing like his TV personality. He was a great guy. He took pictures with us, and one of the things I regret missing was we were supposed to work the Daytona 500 when Dale Earnhardt Sr. passed away. But we had got in a call the day before that they didn't need us. They had enough staff. Some of the WWE superstars I met at XFL games was Vince McMahon, of course. Met Jonathan Coachman, and there's a few others I don't remember who. Another event we worked at was like the monster truck shows or Gator Nationals, which is a racing competition. And at the racing competition, we met Perry Saturn and Terry Reynolds, which was interesting. And somewhere in my stuff in storage is some autographs and all that, which they're supposed to be there, but it could have been stolen years ago. And the reason why we worked all these games and events is because my senior year of high school, while everyone else was going to the Cancun, Mexico, and all that, I decided to go to London, England, with some classmates. And the total trip of that cost, or the cost of that trip, was about $1,400 per person, and only about 8 of us went. And most of the people that went was unpopular kids. And while we were in England, yes, it rained the whole week, pretty much. And we were all of age to drink, but I chose not to. We visited Buckingham Palace, which we didn't get to go in because the Queen was there at the time. We saw the Royal Jewels. We went into Big Ben. We went into Jack the Ripper's museum. One of the fondest memories I have of England, besides the scenery, was their bowling arenas. They actually had their TVs next to the pins. One of our classmates, the ball got stuck on his thumb, and when he released it, it flew off a little bit and hit one of those TVs. And the guy who owned the bowling alley goes, "Don't worry about it. It happens to us every once in a while." Because we all thought we were going to get arrested for it. And while I was in England, no, I did not try none of the fancy foods and all that. Because at that time I was vegetarian as well. The one thing I hated in England, besides the rain, was that back then they didn't put no ice in their drinks. You only got a couple ice cubes. Even at McDonald's, you ask for extra ice, you're lucky to get 4 pieces of ice. But that's just some memories that I have that are my fondest memories. Thank y'all for watching, and y'all have a great day. Peace.